Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Alicia and Sean here again of Powers Roofing and Exteriors. Sean, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Alicia. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Excellent.
So in today's video, you're going to be telling us about the makeup of a roof. There's different components that you're going to kind of walk us through. So I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to you to tell us a little bit more about that.
Of course. Thank you, Alicia. So yeah, every roof is slightly different, right? No two roofs are really the same. You do get the cookie cutter houses, and those are the exceptions. But, every roofing system is slightly different. So I'm going to walk you through the four main parts of your roof. So the first one would actually be your roof decking, which is made of wood. Now, on older homes pre-1970s, you typically tend to see a 1x6 boards. They even go up to 1x12. Those are nice sturdy boards. They're built to last. They're fantastic. But after the 70s, what you tend to see is sheeting, and that's 4x8 sheeting. Now, they use plywood and OSB. OSB has become more popular over the years as it is a little bit cheaper than plywood, but they're all quality products as long as you make sure that it's the right thickness. So one of the things we always try to do when we come out and look and inspect is make sure that your decking is up to code. It's up to par, so that way we don't have to worry about any rotted boards, someone slipping through later on, or having any issues. We want to take care of that right away. So the roof decking is the base for the roof. The next portion is your underlayments. So we have two different types of underlayments. The first one being ice and water barrier, which is installed along all eaves, which is your gutter lines. And according to Ohio code, we installed at least 2 feet past all heated walls. And what that does, we're in Northeast Ohio. We get some harsh winters. So we know that installing that ice guard is to prevent ice and water from backing up and affecting the wood and the shingles, and therefore causing damages and issues for you. The other portion of the underlayment is called felt. Now, there was originally 15-pound and 30-pound felt, but there has been advances in technology over time, and they've developed what's called synthetic felt. And every manufacturer requires that to be installed if you want to provide their warranty, which is a big part. So, we're always installing the synthetic felt from the manufacturer for that. Now we're moving up to the next portion, which is the actual roofing layer that you would see. So you're either asphalt shingles, you may have metal roofing as well. So one of the things we like to do is make sure that we're installing all the asphalt shingles with nice lines, everything matches up so you don't see any of the waves, and that's really what provides the protection, your base of protection. That's your first line of defense against any water intrusion. That's what everybody sees. And then you have the very last portion, but is probably one of the most important as well, is the ventilation. Now, ventilation is something that's overlooked commonly, but it is very important because roofs get hot. We all know that. They absorb energy, and the ventilation actually allows it to expense that energy to cool your roof. And that does two things for you. One, it's going to lower your energy bill in the summer because it's not getting so hot up in that attic. It's not heating the upstairs. And another reason is because it also allows the shingles to have a longer life. They're not cooking, they're not baking in an oven. The airflow is what allows them to last. Now, there are 3 different types of ventilations in use today. 3 popular ones, I should say. There are a few other ones, but they're not as popular. But the big 3 are your power vents, your box vents, and your ridge vents. Ridge vents are what you see most often around town. That's what we tend to put up most often. But there are certain scenarios where the ridge vent wouldn't be the optimal system to put in place. So what we'll do is either a box vent or a power vent, depending on your airflow needs.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for walking us through that. For the average person, when we think of our roofs, we pretty much only think of that top layer that we see from the outside. So it's really cool to be able to talk about those other layers of our roof and kind of know why they're so important and kind of where they play into our overall quality of our roof. So if you're watching this video right now and you're interested in working with Powers Roofing and Exteriors, you're going to want to get in contact with them. You can do so by giving them a call or exploring the website here at powersroofs.com. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks again, Sean.
Not a problem. Thank you.